Alright guys, we are done with Silent Hill Shattered Memories. So, I think that was the bad ending. I don't know. I don't know how many endings there are. I'll have to look up what the other ones are, but I don't think... I feel like there could have been a lot worse of an ending, I think. Patient 32, initial assignment is transcribing my notes on the patient. Overall, an interesting case. In these notes, I shall restrict myself to more general observations on the personality and behavioral aspects demonstrated during our time together. Detailed discussion of delusions, etc., will be saved for a more specific addendum. A bit of a dreamer here, seems driven by positive ideals, wants to help, befriend, nurture, and otherwise enhance the lives of others, whether they want this or not. Quite interested in reflection and self-improvement, sees life as a journey. Resorts to a lot of tired growth and floral metaphors. I'll wait for more to load up here. Oh man, that was quite the game for it to be a Wii game. This song has lyrics now apparently. So. Let's see. It seems averse to conflict, likes to be referred to as romantic, likes to rely on intuition. Therapy felt like the right thing to do. Serious about relationships, seems quite committed and family focused. Pretty straight-laced, and I don't think this is a front. Dependable and committed, but lousy in bed. Sometimes called quiet. Prides self on being focused when working toward goals and objectives. Very good at avoiding distractions, whatever they are. I'll wait for more to load up and continue what I'm talking about here. Yeah, it was really interesting story. It got kind of this kind of goes to all the Silent Hill games. They really kind of it just kind of blows your mind at the end. Just kind of all the stuff that you have to take in. The fact that Dolly was our wife overall, and we were Cheryl for the entire time during that doctor's interview. I thought we were still playing as Harry, and we were like in the future. So claims to treat body well, not necessarily a clean living type, but knows what is good for self. Thinks this has some importance. Organized, thinks others would criticize for being too old-fashioned in some beliefs. Feel myself getting a bit bored just writing this down. Patient in one word, dependable. So summing up, I'm sure patient will be back. Lots of uncovered ground. Don't believe we've seen everything yet. Might be worth going back to the start and re-examining with benefit of what we know now. Think patient will agree. And I guess that's it for that. Yeah, I liked all the characters. They definitely added a lot of uniqueness to the story. The nightmares. Here's what I have to say about the nightmares. I think the nightmares at some points were kind of the weak part of the game when it came to just a lot of repetitiveness. Even though the stage layouts were different for every nightmare, I mean, it was still kind of like, okay, if I find a flare, I can scare these enemies off. I was kind of hoping there was more enemies than that, even though they did kind of do something then. Okay, there's something going on here. So there's sorry, Cheryl. So yeah, I guess this is her 18 years later gathering that we just found that out, that we died 18 years ago. And that's her box, and it says age 7. Yes, we're going to save our game, of course. And it brings us right back here. Anyways, but otherwise, besides the nightmares being a little bit repetitive, it still was a very creepy and scary game. Definitely, I liked the last nightmare though, with all the different doors and stuff, and it was kind of like 8-4 of Super Mario Bros. Got to try to find the right path to take, and it was really interesting to see that. By the way, that second profile is Connor playing, so I have him playing right now. I think he's on like where we got to the bridge. But anyways, but that's it, guys. That's going to do it for Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Glad we were able to beat this game. Now, the other Wii game we have to beat is Calling, which I'm going to start to continue on very soon. I also kind of want to work more on Professor Layton. I want to play more of that since I feel like I've been focusing a lot more on these horror games. And since October is over now, I got to focus on those other games as well. So, but anyways, guys, another Let's Play has come to a successful end. I'm not sure if that was exactly the greatest ending, but that just kind of shows that every time you play Silent Hill, you'll get a different experience, especially this one with all the different possible answers you could have picked during the interviews with the doctor. So, very solid game. Probably one of the scariest. I think it's one of the scariest Wii horror games of all time. It's not like The Grudge though, because The Grudge has the exact same jump scares every time you play, which is a little bit disappointing about it. But with this, you get kind of a whole kind of slew. So I would probably say this is my favorite Wii horror game of all time. Calling is pretty interesting so far, but it's still way too early to judge on that game. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for our Let's Play for Silent Hill Shattered Memories. If you guys enjoyed this Let's Play, and you guys are excited for more videos coming soon, give this video a big thumbs up. It helps out a lot. Also, guys, let me know in the comments below if there are any PC Silent Hill games you want me to play. And we'll see if I can maybe try to get my hands on it in sometime next year, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I'm Zachman18, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video coming soon. Peace out.